The more that you can focus on your high dollar productive zone and high dollar productive activities in the business, the more your business is going to go through the roof, because you're not doing admin, you're not doing low productive stuff, you're not responding to silly emails from 15 other people that someone else could be doing on your behalf. Hi there, Josh here. Welcome to another episode of the Ignite podcast. In today's episode, I want to talk to you about why someone else should be running your emails. Now, this is, from what I've discovered working with hundreds of business owners, a reasonably contentious topic, because we like to hold on to things that we think are a good use of our time. We like to hold on to things that we think, you can't give that stuff away. And I'm shattering a few beliefs with running this episode. And I know I've had a couple of interesting conversations with some of our boardroom members about it, but I do know that for those boardroomers or the members of our boardroom program that have adopted what we teach in terms of having someone else running your emails for you, it has been an absolute game changer for their business. So let's dive in and have a chat about it. So let's walk it through. Why someone else should be running your email. So we have just been brought up, and it's something that I'm incredibly passionate about in terms of getting more time back. It's this concept of buying back your time. It's this concept of high dollar productive zone, high dollar productive activities, and you as a business owner always being in your high dollar productive zone and doing high dollar productive activities in your business. And emails are not a high dollar productive activity. They are not you being in your high dollar productive zone. Yes, you responding to some emails, and I'll talk about the process in a second, but in general, it is a complete waste of your time. And yet, so many of us are so conditioned to get to the office, open up the computer, and the first thing we do is open up our email account, check the emails that have come through overnight or from yesterday afternoon, and just start responding. And my problem with that is, so 90% of the people that I work with, their high value time is in the morning. You've had a good sleep, you're into the office, you've got a bit of caffeine into your system. That is when you are most productive. And we are wasting our most productive time and productive hours just responding to other people's drama and other people's questions and responsibilities. When you are in your emails, you allowing other people's priorities to dictate your time. I'll say that again. When you are responding to your emails, so you think about it, someone else sends you an email, that's their priority. And you responding to it are allowing someone else's priorities to dictate your time. I'm not saying those emails are not important, but I'm saying you responding to those emails in general, and definitely first up in the morning, is a complete waste of your time. We want to have someone else running your inbox for you so that then you can pick and choose. And I'll explain what we do. Well, I'll explain what I do with my emails. I'll explain what 50% of our clients are doing at the moment too, in terms of having someone else run their inbox. But when you have someone else running your inbox, that's their high dollar productive zone. It means that you can get into the office knowing that someone else is kind of going through your emails, sorting them, potentially responding on your behalf to some stuff that they can, that's easy, filing stuff away, forwarding emails to other people in your team or your business for their action. And then, and I'll talk about the process in a second, don't worry, and then putting into another folder in your email account, the emails that you need to respond to, so that nothing's getting missed. Emails are getting action, but it means when you get into the office, again, caffeinated, well rested, you can focus on the big rocks in your business, working on a really important project, building out a strategy for where the next element of your business is going, having a look at client relationships, looking at a key client relationship and how you can get more work from them, looking at a merger or acquisition opportunity. That's where your time should be focused as a business owner, not head down at 9:15 a.m. tapping away on your keyboard doing emails. It is a complete waste of your time. And the sooner you can have someone else running and managing your inbox for you, the better. Now, I know this is going to be contentious. I know there's going to be some, you're listening or watching going, you can feel yourself getting uncomfortable or agitated, because that's my domain. That's my email accounts. That's my personal stuff that's coming through. Yeah, maybe. I've had this conversation with countless business owners, and everyone who's taken my advice and having someone else run their emails for them are like, why didn't I do this 5 years ago? This is amazing. So I've talked you through the why. 1, it's a waste of your time. 2, you should be focusing on your high dollar productive activities. 3, you should be having someone else run your inbox for you. And so what does that look like? And yes, this takes training. And yes, this takes, like, it probably took me 9 months to train the lady who runs my inbox for me now, but she runs it so well now that I don't check emails in the morning. I have my designated half an hour to an hour time slot in the afternoon where I will go into my folder in my inbox and respond to the emails that I need to respond to. And I know that I can do big stuff in my business, coach, work with clients, lead my team, all those sorts of things, knowing that emails are ticking through, getting responded, getting actioned, because I've trained someone to do that. That is their high dollar productive zone. It is not mine. So you can get a virtual assistant to run your inbox. You can have your admin person run your inbox. And essentially it's a training process. So I'll walk you through what I did. So I hired someone to run my inbox for me. And this is the same process that I teach our boardroom clients. I hired someone to run my inbox for me. I started out by doing a couple of screen recordings of what they wanted to do with fairly typical emails, but I made a commitment and I showed them how I wanted them to structure my inbox. So again, I've got a training for all my boardroom clients on how to actually structure your inbox in terms of the different folders and what they should be called and all that sort of thing. You can choose your own kind of structure, but it's typically like emails for Josh to respond to, emails that have been responded to, project stuff. Anyway, there's a whole training that I've built out for our boardroom clients. But essentially, I made a commitment that I would catch up with this lady for 15 minutes every single morning. And what we would do, we would record those meetings and we would catch up and just go through any questions that she had, any things that she was thinking about responding to that maybe were a bit contentious or that she didn't know how to respond to. And I invested 15 minutes to half an hour every single day to train this lady on how to run my inbox. All of those calls are recorded. She used to go back and watch those recordings to see what we spoke about. And like I said, after about 6 months to maybe 9 months, look, 3 months, I noticed amazing improvement. 6 months was going really well. 9 months is absolutely incredible. So you'll see results after about 3 months of having someone running your inbox for you. But essentially, she just sits in my inbox all day, responding to emails, forwarding them to other team, putting them into our team channels, all those sorts of things. And it just means that I can focus on what I need to in the business. And I know that countless number of our other clients have done the same thing, and it's been an absolute game changer. 1, just knowing, having that peace of mind that your emails are being looked after, filed, sorted, etc. And 2, just knowing that you can focus on what you need to in your business. So for me, in helping so many of our clients do that and see the benefit, the single biggest thing you need to overcome is this thing up here. Your mindset in your brain saying, I can't outsource that. It's too personal. What if my wife emails my email account? Or what if I get an email from the school? You have to be okay with someone else reading that and seeing that. That's understandable. You just either hire someone that you know, like, and trust, or build that trust with, or you set up a personal email account and that's where your personal emails go. There's so many ways you can move past that. But the single biggest thing that I've seen business owners need to overcome is up here. And the fact that you're so conditioned to that being the first thing that you do every single morning that you feel uncomfortable if you're actually to focus on some bigger picture stuff. So I want you to really address, if this conversation and this podcast episode is making you uncomfortable, I want you to think about and really address, well, why is it making me uncomfortable? Because countless number of really successful entrepreneurs and business owners, they do not look after their emails. So what is it that they're not doing that you are doing that means that you're not as successful as them? And really look inwards about what that block is. So I'll probably leave it at that. Like, someone else should be running your emails. It should almost be the first thing as you start to get a bit of momentum and revenue into your business. One of the first things that you need to do or should do or recommend you to do is hire an admin person to start to run your emails, filing. They can do countless other things in your business, because the more that you can focus on your high dollar productive zone and high dollar productive activities in the business, the more your business is going to go through the roof, because you're not doing admin, you're not doing low productive stuff, you're not responding to silly emails from 15 other people that someone else could be doing on your behalf. So that's probably enough. in general, someone else should be running your emails. It is an absolute game changer because it's been an absolute game changer for me in my business and for our boardroom clients as well. So, look, if you'd like to keep building your business on your own, we have a ton of free resources to help you do that. Podcasts, YouTube channel, website, giveaways, all those sorts of things. Tons of free resources to help you keep building your business on your own. But if you want some help, if you want to join a community where you're surrounded by amazing business owners, pushing you, showing you what's possible, holding you accountable, showing you a systematic and methodical way to build your business, then I'd love to invite you to join our boardroom program. So if that's you, reach out, let's have a chat and see if I can help you build your business faster through boardroom. Have an epic day.